All right, what's up, everyone? Happy Super Bowl Sunday. If you're watching this on Super Bowl Sunday, maybe you're not. But again, Super Bowl with no rooting interest. Do not really care who wins. Hopefully, commercials are back to being commercials. Hopefully, Bad Bunny is as good at performing as he is at professional wrestling, so we can get him. Maybe we'll have a WWE match at halftime. That'd be kind of sweet. But again, don't really care who wins. Uh, we'll watch it, but again, no rooting interest. Don't really care for either team. Packers aren't in it, so again, it's just watching as a football fan. But as the Super Bowl comes along, it's one of those days where we start probably going to order some pizza or some wings or a bunch of other junk food that you're just going to chow down, drink, and party and whatever Americans, the typical Americans do. And it's not just a Super Bowl, it's every weekend, it's every holiday, it's everything else. I know because I used to be part of that. I used to do that. But what am I going to be eating today? I already had a few meals. I'm actually going to be making my own pizza this after or evening. I won't even be eating during the Super Bowl because it's on so late. I usually eat earlier, so I don't have to. So I'm not digesting my food before I'm going to bed. I always try to eat a couple hours, 2-3 hours, be done before bedtime. So probably won't even be eating during the Super Bowl, but I'm gonna make my own ice cream as well. Cottage cheese ice cream. My own pizza. Just made some crusts. Got the dough already. I made those last weekend. Froze a couple. Have one ready to go. But using my own real ingredients, and that is the key. This is the simple life hack for our simple Sunday tip this week, and that is start cooking your own meals and learn to cook, learn to bake. And it doesn't have to be anything special. You don't have to be Guy Fieri or any of these crazy chefs, bakers or whatever, but just learning to cook. It's not a life hack. That's just what I use for the title. Hopefully it gets the algorithm or whatever so more people see it. But again, it's just a simple thing that everyone should learn. But over time, our society here in America is, I gotta go drive to get fast food. I gotta order takeout through whatever these apps are. DoorDash or whatever. Rather than just make your own food. It's not that hard. It's simpler. It's cheaper. It is healthier. If you cook in actual real food and you know what you're making, you know what you're eating then, rather than just guessing what that hamburger is made out of from McDonald's. Probably just fake crap anyway. But again, make your own food. Start learning to cook, learn to bake. And you can make your favorite recipes. Like I said, I'm making ice cream. I'm making pizza. But I'm using real ingredients. I got my meals all planned out for the week. So meal prepping. Make stuff in bulk. Throw chicken in the crock pot. That's super simple. It's not really cooking. You don't have to be a master chef. Grill up some, turn on the stovetop, cook up some ground beef. I did that as well. That takes super amount of skill. If out of 1 out of 10, that's probably a 3 out of 10. So again, it's not that difficult, but we make it sound so hard. It's so time consuming, but instead we're just wasting time on the internet, watching TV or doing things that aren't progressively helping you get better and helping you be healthier. When if your health is truly something important to you, you got to make time for it. You got to make an investment in not just money wise, but time wise into it. And learning to cook, starting to bake is a huge part of it. Again, you don't need anything special. You don't need any fancy tools or anything like that. You need a kitchen and some food and 2 hands or a hand or whatever, or feet if you can cook with your feet, whatever it may be. But learning to cook is a huge asset, a huge, I guess you could call it a hack, but a simple tool that you can use to ultimately build the best version of yourself. Be an athlete for life. Be more athletic. Be leaner. Have more muscle. Get rid of some of that gross body fat because, no one wants that. Even the people who are fat, they don't want it, but they choose to have it. And starting to cook can do that for you. And it's a good time to experiment. Try different things. Try different meals. Or if you're like me, I was trying to make some popcorn last night, and blew up my microwave, or not blow it up, but I saw like a spark, something in, and there's a burn mark and then a flame. So I immediately turned it off. So just went through another microwave. So again, there's one tool I don't have anymore right now, which is probably a good thing because microwaves probably give off a bunch of crap anyway. Use it too much. So now it's more stovetop reheating in the oven, that type of stuff. But use the tools, use your kitchen, use different ingredients, different meals, and learn to cook and experiment with different flavors, different seasonings, different herbs, different spices, different sauces, different meats, different vegetables, different potatoes and rices and things like that. And make your own food, and you're going to be better off. You're going to feel better, you're going to move better, and you're going to look better. So, again, just take whole nutrient dense ingredients, whole nutrient dense foods, and combine them to make your own meals and learn to cook. It could be simple. It could be, you don't even need a meal or anything crazy. It could be a protein source, a vegetable, and another carb source. So a rice, or potatoes, oatmeal, whatever it may be. Add a fruit. Add some fats. Use some fats to cook in, and then get your fats from the extra fat, the rest of the fat from like the meat sources. Yeah, but you should be. I prefer more leaner meat sources. Honestly, I don't like fattier meat. It's just too chewy and stuff like that. That's a whole other thing. But learn to cook. Become your own chef. Become your own baker. And start making your own meals. And as I said before, you're going to look better. You're going to feel better. You're going to move better. Your health markers are probably going to be better, especially once you're using real whole nutrient, real foods. You're going to be more satisfied. You're going to be more proud of yourself just because, I made this. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to enjoy it. And you're going to probably save yourself a lot of money by buying groceries rather than going to the store or going to the fast food, McDonald's, Chipotle, whatever it may be. Because if you think about it, you're spending what? I don't even know. I haven't been to a fast food restaurant in a while, so I don't know what the prices are, but I'm sure they're astronomical. Just even as regular groceries are expensive, but you're getting more for your buck. You buy a pound of ground beef for what, $7-8. If you're buying the leaner stuff, because leaner is always more expensive, or you can spend $7-8 and you get what, 2 or 3 servings out of that, depending on how big your servings are. Or you can go to a fast food restaurant and spend $10 and you get one meal. So again, you're saving money, you're filling yourself up, and you're providing your body the nutrients it needs by buying and cooking real food. So Sunday simple tip today: learn to cook and learn to enjoy it and make it a process, make it part of your daily life. That's what we have for you guys. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Thanks for watching. Be athletic for life.